let's talk about their netminder, perhaps maybe the best clutch closeout player of all time in Andrei Vasilevskiy. You take a look at his numbers here in his last 7 series clinching games, a .995 save percentage. He's given up 1 goal in 7 games, 6 shutouts. Mike, as the Florida Panthers were held off the scoreboard for the first time all season long, this vaunted offense put up just 3 goals in the 4-game series. They played their best game of the series, Mike, in game 4, but had very little to show for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, at this point, do we look at Vasilevskiy and say that his contract is a value, Frank? No one wants to pay goalies. Well, this guy deserves every penny he's getting. I mean, this is otherworldly what we're seeing with Vasilevskiy closing out games with shutouts for the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's so dialed in. Now, you do look at this series, though, Frank, and I think it was a little bit closer than it ended up looking, being a 4-0 series. But, how does Tampa Bay do it? Well, the usual suspects, of course, are there. Stamkos, Kucherov, Hedman, they all did their thing. But Braden Point wasn't even in the lineup for most of this series, Frank. You get players stepping up, Corey Perry, Ross Colton, and this team oozes confidence in Tampa Bay in the right way. They managed the puck better than Florida. They blocked shots. Tampa was never overwhelmed by the moment. And even in game 4, 2 goals called back. They just kept working. And then Vasilevskiy slams the door shut with yet another shutout, Frank. Like, he's on the verge right now of being considered the greatest money goaltender of all time. Like, of all time. If Tampa wins a cup, like, he might be the GOAT, dude. Like, this is wild what we're witnessing, man.
Yeah, I think he's there. And I think your point is well made about his contract being a value. When you have that kind of confidence in your netminder, when he shows up like he has, I mean, just look at Andrei Vasilevskiy's playoff numbers since game 6 of overtime against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like, we had talked about that then. I remember on this show saying, hey, look, that's the one thing the Leafs should be afraid of, is it looked like Vasilevskiy was able to dial it in. And the other thing I like about this Lightning win is you mentioned, will likely get Point back for their 3rd straight trip to the Eastern Conference Final. They're going to get a week off for a team that's played more hockey than anyone. The commitment to win. We saw that in game 7 against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Very few mistakes made. And John Cooper saying after that game 4, when they swept the Panthers, hey, look, this is a team that is willing to block shots with its teeth to win. They got in every shooting lane possible, made life difficult for the Cats.